Howdy y'all, how's it going? Today, we're off work because we actually had a heart doctor appointment. Had to go get our heart checked out. Everything's all good. It's just we're going to be getting our wisdom teeth pulled, and with the whole surgery and stuff, they want to make sure everything's all good. So your boy is good, even though the eye still says otherwise. I don't know if you got it, but we're so good with the eye and everything. Just it's gonna be another one of those focus on form, obviously, but slow and controlled. Focusing on that. So we're not gonna be putting much heavy weight up, but we'll be doing slow and controlled. At a good weight. We just gotta keep pressure off, just so this thing heals up a little bit quicker. Oh no. Just so it heals up a little bit quicker. But I don't even know if I told what we were doing, but we're gonna be doing all upper body today. It's a Monday. I'll get you guys once we get to the gym. All right, so we just got to the gym. We actually got a new pre-workout too. It's still T4, but it's a frozen bombsicle. Low-key rocking with it. Tastes a little funny, but I may put a little extra in. Granted. But, if you guys notice a change in scenery, too, this is my mom's car. I actually just dropped her off at the grocery store. She's going to be grocery shopping while we're at the gym. So knocking two birds out with one stone. But, I'm low-key vibing today. It's actually 10 o'clock right now. So we got, the whole day. No one should be in the gym, honestly. And, it just feels like, obviously we don't get out of work till 2, 3 o'clock, so we don't usually work out till later, but it feels like I'm getting a whole jump start on my day, Granted, I did wake up early, but, how it feels. It feels good when you wake up early, and, even on the weekends, I usually wake up around 8, 9 o'clock, kind of early for some folks, but, I'm not waking up at my 5 in the morning like I am for work. But, I can't guarantee this workout will be what I want it to be, just because the guy is getting healed up. It ain't 100% healed yet. And I don't want to do something stupid, lift heavy, and then set myself back, which I don't think will be the case, because we're going to be doing slow and controlled. But I want to do the volume of 12 workouts, but I just don't know. I've been getting to 8 usually, and then I feel the pressure building up, so I gotta just call it quits. But as always, no excuses. We just gotta see where we're at. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be get to 8 and be done just because I want to be done. It's gonna be more based on how we're feeling, because we already got the heart intact, which I already knew. The only thing that's wrong, by the way, if you guys are wondering, it's instead of it's on a pie right here, you got your little slit, 3 slits, you got 3 little flaps. Mine only has 2 flaps, so it's kind of pumping like this, one of my heart valves, instead of pumping 3 going like that. I don't even know if it's making sense. It's making sense, but instead of having 3 valves, I have 3 flaps. I have 2 flaps, so I just gotta get it checked out. It's nothing bad, fellers, but it could be bad eventually. But when it eventually happens, it happens. But I'll shut my mouth and let's get to the lift.
Alrighty, so what we got coming in here, we got the single arm cross press. That's what I like to call this. I don't even really know. I actually caught it off of one of the trainers a little while back. I've been doing it for a little while now. I'm not going to lie, I really like it. It engages the chest and biceps really good. So, you're kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone on this, because, whether you believe it or not, you're driving a lot with your chest in this and your bicep combined. I mean, you would think it'd be one or the other, but it hits it really good. We do this for 3 sets of 10 and 10 each arm, hopefully, soon I can get 4 plates. That's my goal. Before the end of the bulk, I want to put up 4 plates on this. Obviously, right now we're at a lighter weight, so I'm usually got another 25 on there. But I want to add another 20 pounds to each arm and really get up there, you know. I feel like I can excel in this workout just because I feel like my chest and my bicep is like two of my strongest muscles. I don't know. I feel like my chest can never be big enough, so that's why I say that. I mean, it got a lot of strength, but I just feel like my chest can always be bigger, in my opinion. I don't know. It's probably just me being me, wanting to be bigger in every way, you know. Just like I say, the legs got to get bigger, but, you know, and then we come in here with the in-close, nice, tight chest press. I love this thing. Honestly, I've been going to this more than the wider one, just because with the wider one, I mean, you are hitting your chest at a wider, you know, you're widening your chest out and hitting your whole chest. But with this, I feel like I'm getting so much more because I'm really engaging my chest in tight to drive through. So, you know, it's really completely hitting my chest. And we do this for 3 sets of 10. You know, slow and controlled. Like I said, most of this video we're going to be doing slow and controlled. Just trying to keep down the pressure on the eye, but for the most part, slow and control is good to just for a switch up, even like from your normal workout. Just try it, slow and controlled. You're not gonna be able to do as much weight, but that's not the point. You're supposed to be exploding out and controlling it on the way down. And some workouts it's just insane. But then we come over here, we do some 3 for 10 of, let's just call this poles. You know, I don't even know, but we're rocking with that. I don't even know half the names. I wish I knew half the names. I'm gonna slowly educate myself. But then we come in on the vertical grip, and the vertical grip is where I started to really feel it. You know, I was starting to feel it towards the end on the last 10 there. But then we go right into the vertical grip, and you can tell I put the weight down, and then here I just start pumping them out. That's why I said most of the video is slow and controlled, but like where I feel like I could do it, I try, after I did slow and control, and I couldn't handle slow and control at that weight no more, I just start repping it out, you know. So here I just finish it up. Right there, I was just burning, man. I didn't even know if I was going to make it through the set with that weight, but we thugged it out. We got it done. Then we go over here on the lat pull downs. Like I said, slow and controlled. This one I actually really love doing slow and controlled on. Even if like you just randomly throw it in your workout, even though you may not be doing just only slow and controls. I just love this one just because, you explode down, control. And really the way that I think of like a lat pull down is almost like a pull up, in my opinion, like a weighted pull up. So if you kind of put that in your mind, I feel like sometimes it makes that workout a little bit easier, because right now I weigh 180. So with 3 plates on there, you got 90, 180, another 90 on that. So we got 270, you know what I mean? So realistically, I'm doing 90 more pounds than what I weigh on a pull-up, kind of. I don't know. Hey, it's just a way of thinking about it, I guess. Then we come here and we do these push-downs. This really hits our tricep, believe it or not. And I feel it sometimes in my chest, too. I'm not going to lie. Mostly triceps, though. We do that for 3 sets of 10 on the wide grip, and then we flip it to the inside, and we do 3 sets of 10. I just like maximizing my time, you know what I mean? Realistically, this one actually engages a lot more. It's like just the difference between the in tight chest press and the wider chest press. That's really the only difference, like with that kind of preference, I guess. But like at the same time, I'm there. Why not? You know what I mean? That's why I do it. But the wide grip was slow and controlled. Then the close grip, we kind of just pounded them out. Then this is like a overhead shoulder press, maybe, I guess you can kind of prefer it to put in a machine. But explode up, control it down, really feel the burn. This one's really a tricep and shoulder workout. Definitely you feel it in there. It took me a while for my shoulders to get used to this workout, but I've been doing this one for a little while now. I go through like a period where I get like total new workouts kind of, and then eventually I just go through phases with workouts. I don't know. It's kind of how it is. I don't know if you're like that too, but it's how I am. let me come over here, and because we can't do dumbbell incline press right now at with the eye, I can't really get it because it's too much of a not a compound movement, but like there's just too much going on for me and all the pressure. So I do this one just especially too because if I have to set the weight down for a second just for the pressure to calm down and be able to press it back out, I can do it with this a lot better. But slow and controlled. And plus too, this machine, honestly, this is a good machine here. You can never go wrong with machines, I feel like, but free weights is always my favorite option when I have the opportunity present, but we haven't had that opportunity in a little bit. No excuses. But then we come over here, we hit the flies. We're doing 3 sets of 10 of this. Out, explode out, control on the way down. We don't do our 10-second hold, but by the end of doing this, man, I don't even think you really need to do the 10-second hold. If you're doing it, go on, do it, man. But I didn't do the 10-second hold today. I was just repping it out, you know what I mean? We were already burning by this point. I was just hoping to make it to 12 workouts, but, you'll see if we get there or not, I guess. I could start to feel the pressure building a little bit more back there, but it wasn't getting too bad at this point. I'm just hoping this is the last week of, doing this type of workout where I need to baby stuff, I just want to get back to the old stuff of pounding it out, Let me go here and we do the single arm, call it this like a single arm pull. How about that? 3 sets of 10 and 10 for each arm, you know what I mean? Splitting her up. This one I like. This one I can do it in so many ways on this machine. I don't know. I do it so many ways, I don't even know if I've shown you all the ways. That's the thing about this machine. Because you can do it standing up, single arm. You can do it sitting down, single arm like we are. You can do it 2 arms sitting down. You can do it 2 arms standing up. I mean, oh man, I've done it all with this one. And it's just changing like the little angles, that you're coming at and attacking it. But single arms for anything really. I like single armed in a lot of aspects because you're really just isolating the muscles, even legs, upper, especially arm stuff. You're making that weight do, you're making that arm push that weight, not compromise on the other one. You don't get imbalances when you isolate stuff, and that's how I feel about it. But then, we got the tricep pull downs. I've been trying to focus on keeping my elbows in place, but obviously you see, like, when the weight gets a little bit too heavy, I'd be, like, pushing it down, you know what I mean? Just, not heavy, but, once you get a little fatigue in you, you start to compromise form a little bit. But it's not a bad thing, I mean, me being my elbows, it's just whatever. I'm just trying to keep them in place because it really targets the tricep a lot more when you can hold them in one spot. I'm going to do some good old preacher curls here. Full range of motion. We aren't doing the ladder all the way up, and then slow. Feel the burn, baby. Oh, man, I'm not even going to lie. This is really what made us tap out, though. We didn't get to the 12th workout like we wanted to, but, hey, we got 11. I like to finish on an even number, but I guess still have to do, But, like I said, hopefully next week's video, we're all fired up, ready to go. I think we should be. And as always, pump check, baby. This never gets old. Oh. Oh man, look, you can see from when we were at the hot dog, a little hickey it left on me from the little stamp that they put on me. Remember, don't tense up. Don't want to blow the eye. Oh. Oh, we got shaved too, Jesus. Yeah, I can't do that one.
Oh, looking beautiful, man. Beautiful and buff off the bulk. Alrighty, so we just got done at the gym. You know, what a great pump check. The bulk looks amazing. I honestly like myself, like, in a pump check on the bulk, because, like, I just look so much more massive. But at the same time, it also looks amazing to be, like, ripped. You know, so, like, when you're on the cut, you know, the pump checks looks amazing, too. But I just love looking massive, you know what I mean? Like Hulk, you know. But we're gonna go pick up Mom now from grocery shopping. I won't lie, I ended on an odd. I think I did 11 workouts, which I'd like to do evens. I was one off from my goal of 12, but you know, I felt a little bit of pressure building up in my eyes, and I knew I was starting to do like, you know, those type of lifts. Like, I don't want to put pressure on my eye, and, you know, like I said, slow and controlled. But I also did, I don't know if you noticed in some parts, I did slow and controlled, but I also you know, once I couldn't do slow and controlled, I just pumped out a few reps, you know. So I did do that, not slow and controlled the whole time, but I'm also not against it, because at least we're putting up the reps, you know. That was my biggest thing. Anyways, though, you know, throw on a little hat switch. Forgot I left my good hand on the dish. Shout out Ram. You already know that's what we drive. You know, anyway, oh yeah, back to the reps. You know, I like on the lat pull downs, I did, you know, a few reps normal, or the slow and controlled, but then I just popped out like 5 normal, you know. Just, it's not that I couldn't do the weight, it's just the slow and controlled I was tapping out on, so I could do regular reps, and that's when I knew I could kick in back into regular reps, because, you know, like I said, we can't go heavy weight and be, you know, with the pressure. You don't want to pressure up the eye, but, you know, by doing that slow and controlled, I can breathe a lot more. And then once I burn out and I can't really control the slow and controlled, that's when I just go to the reps. I don't know if you guys really realize that, but that's why I did that. But, you know, I don't see nothing wrong with it, as long as we're putting up the reps and we're not hurting our eye as a, you know, the first point. You know, that's really what I don't want to do, is hurt the eye no more. That was, like I said, last week was kind of a botch week, you know, because we went whole week with it like that. And now this week kind of is a botch week. Hopefully next week's video we'll be back to normal, lifting heavy, you know what I mean, pushing weight around. But it's also not bad to change the workouts up, like I told you, you know. Go do slow and control, do explosive movements, do partials, you know what I mean. Switch your workouts, the way that you're doing your workouts up. You know, it's muscle trickery and it helps build muscle. So, you know, I guess it's a gift and a curse that the eye got hurt. You know, I don't like getting hurt in any way, and it's not a good thing. I mean, obviously we're fine. We're completely fine. It's just a waiting game until it gets 100% good. But I rather, you know, did slow and controlled on my own, but the injury kind of forced us into it. But, you know, like I was saying, hopefully in our next week's video we're going to be a little bit better with, you know, back to our normal. But you just never know. I'm hoping. I think it's more like a 50-50, but we'll see, you know. If not, it's still slow and controlled. And I honestly do get a great, you know, it takes a minute for the pump to kick in. I won't lie, it kind of feels like it takes a minute, but like I feel like I do get almost the same, if not maybe a little bit more of a, like, tearing the muscle to rebuild, you know. I feel like I'm tearing the muscle a little bit better when I just keep it under tension a little bit more. I do realize, though, between doing partials and slow and controlled, I feel like I get more out of those than doing normal, like, explosive reps, like where I'm just, when I do like the slow, you know, explode out, controlled down, or just like little partials like this where I'm really pinching the muscle. Because I feel like slow and controlled in partials, you're keeping the muscle under tension the whole time, where like partial reps, you explode out. You can hold it at the top if you wanted to rest there, or you can rest at the bottom. So, you're not under tension much, but you are, obviously tearing the muscle. I just feel like slow and controlled and partials is where you get your most out of it. I don't know. That's just me, though. I just realized we're in a traffic jam because some dude can't back a trailer. May have to teach him, boys. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not the best with it by any means, but I mean, I gotta be good at it. I gotta haul my equipment, I'm not the best, but I'm all right at it, I'll say. No flex. It's not even that hard what he's doing. He just must be clueless. No, of course, a rival roofing company, so no surprise. Sorry, you'll realize I have beef with landscapers, as you've seen in the last video, and other roofing companies. Family ties. Mafia. No, I'm just kidding. Mafia ties. But anyways, back to the lifting though. The bulk's going amazing. When I weighed myself in the last video, we weighed 181. I'm hoping we can, not jump crazy pounds, but week by week, at least we're making progress towards more weight. Because realistically, I know this is a long shot from 180, but I eventually want to weigh 180 lean ripped. Or not 180, sorry. From 180, I want to get to 200 with a lean rip. That's just me, though. That's my eventual goal, to be 200 lean ripped. But obviously, I got to get to a 200 bulk first before I can even get to the lean rip. So, but 200, man, I don't, a dude that's 5'8", you know how crazy that would be? Just the idea of, it gets me wound up, and I get excited about it. But that's the goal. I want to get to 200, obviously, naturally, and I would love, like I've said, if you go the non-natural route, that's all you, but I just can't do it. Heart doctor said we're good, though, by the way, fellas. I don't know if I did say that in the video yet, but, that's where we were at today, getting checked out. He said we're looking like a millie. We're all good. We ain't got to see him for another 2 years, so, and that's kind of like the max, so, that's a good thing. We ain't got to see him for another 2 years, and, it was actually been 4 years since I last seen him, so, we could go longer, I guess, without seeing him, but, rather be safe than sorry. You never know. Your health can always switch on a dime, that's for sure. But, I'm just happy where we're at. Last week, I know I was kind of a little down in the trenches. Sorry for that, by the way. I like to make these videos positive, enthusiastic, motivating, but last week we were just kind of down in the trenches the whole week, because I was just frustrated with the eye. And then, with that, I don't really get the pumps that I like. I don't get the workouts that I like, And then we had other stuff going on, but, also, too, guys, I played in a basketball tournament last weekend. But, I scored a basket. You want to play? I scored a basket? I'm more like Dennis Rodman, though. If you guys ever watch me play or want me to play in, some charity tournament, I'm more like Dennis Rodman. I can hustle. I can get the ball. Get rebounds. I can get up there pretty high. Not crazy. I'm not can't dunk or anything. But, I can get up there, get a rebound, get a steal, get a block. But I can't shoot for my life. But I actually stole one in transition. So I want to, stole one in transition, went down, and, got my 2 points. The layup was terrible. It was a layup that I scored, but it was terrible. And then I got one jump shot in the corner and completely shot it over. Air ball, two big arms, kind of ain't got that nice touch. But, I played in a basketball tournament. We ended up losing the first game in a kind of decently close one. We kind of held with them, and then we lost. But then the last game, we got mercy ruled, and unfortunately, one of my good buddies, basically a brother, blew his knee out towards the end of the game. Oh, it was terrible. And he has bad knees to begin with, so I really, It hurt to see that though, man. But hopefully he recovers. He's going to the doctor today, actually, believe it or not. So we'll figure that out. And you know, I like kind of doing stuff out of the ordinary, like doing that charity basketball game. That was kind of cool to do. You know, I haven't played basketball since 8th grade. Organized basketball. You know, obviously you play pickup games and stuff, but you know, it was kind of cool to play and get out there and see everyone. I haven't seen a lot of people that I went to school with and played lacrosse with in a while, and you know, I got to see them all. It was pretty cool. You know, all workout stuff aside, you know. But and I'll keep this video kind of short, you know. But hope you guys are having a great Friday when this video drops. A great weekend, and if you're watching it even past then, a great week. You know, obviously lift heavy, get strong. No, I'm just kidding. Don't hurt yourself, but get stronger. You know, as always, get bigger. But you know, if you made it this far, please leave a like, subscribe. You guys always show so much love, and I appreciate it. But you know, as always, stay hustling, stay grinding, stay disciplined, stay focused. I love y'all, but peace out. I'll see you guys in the next one.